For anyone who has ever run into me bantering about nothing, just saying you probably shouldn't have been born with any of the information that I'm laying out here in this YouTube, because while you were alive and you did not think to wake up and take care of it, the United States Grand Canyon grew up to become billions of years old. And this isn't hard math. This is the earth is not 6,000 years of age, little children. And so I do not understand when you ask or tell a quote unquote scientist, a quote unquote Christian, quote unquote human being, human evolution did that to you, human evolution. But you get a little Mork and Mindy, the brain, like little V's, you're walking on them, sucking on your own poetic cock as you're not thinking, staring at the billions of years ground underneath you. You followed a flat earth legend. You kept young or stupid. And skipping the entire Middle Ages and being left here with the cult on the internet that can't accept reality that the United States Grand Canyon is actually billions of years old in the year 2021. You have a situational deficit, recursive, regurgitative disillusionment pattern of stupidity. You personally, when did the Bible get taken out of your school? Why have you never handwritten the entire ending for a King James version? Why have you never read it? And why have you only seen one there? So back in the day, you might remember hearing some lore, or maybe during the time of Isaac Newton, this didn't happen when he thought that the Earth was magic proof 4000 BC during the Middle Ages, and then you're here on accident after that one, and he published that in Principi and told you that the 4000 BC in Latin hidden, you'll huddle under your sheets, sweating bullets over nothing, trying to figure out anything from the shit that James Usher wrote just 3 years before he got around to saying, God, you better not have children after that one. And you're never going to figure that one out because the monarchical pattern of the 1611 is all that's in it. In the Bible, there's nothing in the 1611. Nothing about Jesus. There's absolutely nothing about Jesus. He had authorship. Absolutely nothing about Jesus. Nothing about you other than you shouldn't have been born with your version of your copy in print, and you just stupidly should not have been born. And the Australian Aboriginal people have not cut your balls off for having been born with your Bible yet. And while they don't need to come over and do that right now, we're actually in a pattern of complacent of we'll just watch TV and sit on their asses and go to church and listen to some asshole tell a legend how to get deeper in debt and be stupid with the billions of years Grand Canyon wobbling up to his great ape human evolution, human evolution, human evolution. I'm too dumb and incompetent to solve a theory for you from 1976, 1859, up to then, practically up to then, and now we still have you. So you see, with 50%, 40% remnant medieval at that, you're stuck in this hallucinative delusional characteristic of just being too stupid for this internet. Now you'll believe anything on it. The Middle Ages did that to you. You're all in hell. And the being that James Usher, he provided 1023 4004 BC, all you have to do is say, yeah, that was back then. And that's a no-brainer. Take your Bible out of print, however, because at the same time, the billions of years Grand Canyon is still right there. And for you to say fuck you at that, the Matterhorn, it's an old chunk of rock. Go learn a little bit. What bullshit are you teaching your bullshit children, your great ape children who evolved? And why do you think they're so stupid now? Why do you think you go bald? And why do you think the majority of the Americans are Caucasian white like myself? And why do you have weird patterns as you blotch out when you mate with the Aboriginal type people, and your skin color tonations gather a little bit of red when you mate with a Native American, such as the 9,200-year-old fossil? Well, I hate to break it to you, that one's pretty simple. a 9,200-year-old Paleo-American fossil, that's you don't have a brain and you were born on accident. And with the 40,000-year fossil in Germany, in their German caves, that's secondarily you were born on accident. My God, what happened to you? And so having nothing in between the middle, you're all in hell. So in 1859, when up to then you went like that, and then you got stuck. And so while you thought you matured out of 1859, you really didn't. You were stuck, solid, permanently put from 1611 into the year 1890, 1891 second. And those 2 years alone, the entire 6,000 year go, well, we made up the age of a mountain nearby, is right there, such as the 500,000 year cone of Mount Rainier being made up in 2016. Pastors telling us that God and Moses did not speak face to face, invalidating every word in the Bible. Deuteronomy 34:10, there's nothing else in the Bible but that one verse. Surprise, surprise. God and Moses spoke face to face. So Jehovah Witnesses, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why were you born? And God and Moses spoke face to face. He kind of liked the letter V, I guess. And the Yodhe Vave Adonai Elohim. Now they're wobbling on the great ape stages in front of the Wailing Wall. You're so stupid because you had the Dead Sea Scrolls in 1946 and 10 years to begin to recognize that you shouldn't have been born. But you were born on accident and you're still right there and you won't turn off. And you can't, a year and a half to tell an incompetent cult like God questions not incompetent Bill that the earth is billions of years old and the Grand Canyon is billions of years old. Yeah, that's you should not have been born. You're so stupid. You incompetent retardations of brain cells you don't have. The Bible, take it out of print. You even run into me. God and Moses, Deuteronomy 34:10. You're done. God and Moses, Exodus 33:11. No one's ever seen God. When was the book of John written down? When was the book of Matthew not written by Jesus himself? When did you not handwrite the whole Bible? Well, that would be everywhere. So John 1:18, no one's ever seen God. Sure, in the 1859 through to the year 2020 paradigm of you're too stupid to read words and kept the Bible in print and got left in hell. Yes, absolutely. Nobody has ever seen God because you're too dumb to go back and clean up and take this out of print, being $28 trillion in debt, too hallucinative stupid to catch on that 6,000 years, that erased the age of the Grand Canyon and that erased the age of the 770 Alps, and the Australian continent with 65,000 year presence forgot that you were even here in the United States after the year 1929, and because in 1859 up to then practically all of you were that stupid to keep this book in print this long without ever having handwritten the end from beginning to end. When I began to create and created the heavens and the earth was without form and void. God and Moses spoke face to face 2 whole times, and now you don't have a book. And all you have to do to recognize that is God, 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 God. It's like every third word in this fucking thing. And then God, 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 God. It's like every third word in this fucking thing. Gee, imagine that. It's called the Bible. It's worthless to you. God and Moses spoke face to face, so there's nothing in this. And because of that, you were left in hell. God and Moses spoke face to face. Pope left you. You don't have a book after that. God and Moses spoke face to face. You don't have a book after that, and you erased the 770 Alps when you shouldn't have been born. God and Moses spoke face to face. You erased the 770 when you wobbled up to your grade A stage, you stupid, incompetent retardations of brain cells you don't have. You don't even have a brain, having been made from the 136 million year White Cliffs of Dover. I swear on this. I'll put my dog's name on that. Fuck you. The Alps are 770 when you shouldn't have been born, but you were born on accident. You don't know how to take care of jack shit. You don't even know how to vote. You're a retardation of the brain cell you don't have. And this shouldn't be in print. Done. The earth is not 6,000 years of age. Take a big deep breath and pray to my dog. You followed a false messiah. Maxwell Dioge, he'll get you out of the bullshit that you're in. You're too stupid for that book. It's too incompetently sealed at 6,000. I can't even do anything with that thing, nor can I even teach anything from that thing other than, we have to get rid of it. And then see what's underneath it. And what's underneath it is currently my billions of years mantle underneath this hard, dense, you're made out of something out of that fucking thing. Your retardations of brains you don't have. And then you have the book still. Retardations of brains. You made it to the moon on a powered car. You're so fucking stupid. Billions of years stupid. And you did it. It's amazingly hallucinative, crazy that you incompetent retardations of brain cells you don't have, thinking that you're smart. You don't. You're not scientists. You're retards. Straighten up your lips. You're retardations of having been born on accident, and then now you're genetic mutations of having been born. If you have to know the truth, the in the year 1666, this entire thing goes into. Go read a little bit more. God and Moses spoke face to face in 1929, and you shouldn't have been born after that. And then go read a little bit more. God and Moses spoke face to face in 1916, and you shouldn't have been born with that book in print. Go and read a little bit more. Take your Bible out of print because the Earth's never been 6,000 years. You're a retardation of brain cell you don't have, and the Earth's never been 6,000 years. You're a retardation of even having a brain you don't have. And so the Earth's never been 6,000 years age. You shouldn't have been born. The Earth's never been 6,000 years age. Go tell God questions, not incompetent. You're representative of your stupidity today, going to church and listening, and I'm going to never say a lie because I put my hand on that book. Fuck you. There's not 6,000 years age. Take your fucking Bible out of print. You're so stupid. And do it like that. Go over to God Questions Not Incompetent. They'll tell them for the 170th time, there's not 6,000 years age. We have to take your book out of print. You're too dumb for it. The Earth's never been 6,000 years age. What happened to you? You're mentally ill. You followed 4,000 BC. There's never been 6,000. 1023 4004 BC showed up in print, and Jimmy Swagger fucked up again after the year 1859, and it's right there. And then 1891, neither are there. However, the pictures of the flat Earth that remain with Isaac Newton's 4000 and 3760 and 5420 and the many other dates of creation that are all medievals, and that none of them are for real, and the Earth's not 6,000 years age. You're a retardation of brain cell you don't have. None of the dates of creation, nothing in the Bible is for real. That you were born with the book in print is kind of weird. Nothing in the Bible is for real. You're all in hell. Nothing in the Bible is for real. Everything in the Bible is, hey, I should go cut my balls off because it was put in print. Everything. I'm not going to. I had a vasectomy. Fuck you. My dog, he mated with a male cat. You're so stupid. He'd hump on, make my Maine Coon cat also a purebred. My purebred Yorkie, because you're a 6,000-year-old hallucinative retard. He had a male cat he bred with. You're so fucking stupid, and he did that because you're stupid. So you're gonna have to pray to my dog. You're so fucking stupid. You're all in hell, and the Earth's not 6,000 years age. You're a retardation of a brain cell you don't have, having been made from the 136 million year white cliffs of Dover, not giving a shit about the billions of years Grand Canyon, and not accepting reality that NASA scientists themselves are too dumb to accept that the Australian continent told you that the Earth is older than 6,000 years age. But here's what they went wrong. You doubled your dead after that on a flat Earth 6,000, nothing up there or in your brains, being so stupid, hallucinative, remarkably dumb, just wobble stupids now. You double your debt, your retardations of brain cells you don't have. But the Bible be medieval and valid. You're fucked. The Bible be medieval and valid. You be totally fucked at every printing. More of a cut your ball off because it got printed again and take it out of print, and there's nothing there aside from the billions of years Grand Canyon you shouldn't have been born with. So do it like that, and you're done. You're all in hell. And go over and tell that incompetent retardations of you and your pastor today, oh no, we were born on accident. We shouldn't be here. We have a 9,200-year-old fossil. You should go cut your ball off if you got one. And and double it up if he's got two. And so do that, because you pat him on his bald senile retarded 6,000 year retardation of brain cell you personally don't have, not knowing how to read after the year 3,500 BC, following a Latin Greek English legend with the 6,000 4,000 BC 500 whole years cult turned off at, and they camp for a year and a half. A brain cell you don't have. Fuck you. Got questions on incompetent cultville? Go over there. They got questions on incompetent, and do this to your pastor today. You are the fucking most hallucinative, stupid American Christian retardations of brains you don't have. The Alps are 770. The billions years of Grand Canyon is there. You are a waste of having been born. You poster. All of you. You're all perfect pieces of waste of nothing. 6,000 year earth made up Jesus. Fuck you all. You're all in hell.